The No Fate channel? Checking in. Jonathan here, and I might just have the most portable, pocket, all-in-one home gym ever created in the Shogun Flex. Now in life, we often choose sides, be it politics, your favorite baseball team, even your lifting style. And this us versus them mentality causes us to have blinders on in order to see things from other people's perspective. So I know that you longtime powerlifters, CrossFitters, gym rats, and certified gym bros are going to immediately poo-poo any notion of an all-in-one complete home gym that utilizes smart resistance to deliver a home gym workout experience. And part of that immediate cancellation of the Shogun Flex is because many of you longtime gym goers have never had to contend with trying to get a workout in on the road or just trying to train in a small New York apartment or college dorm room. For those of you that are world travelers or maybe just living in a van down by the river, or even want something small to supplement your other type of training, you've got to see my complete, honest review of the Shogun Flex. What's in the box? Now, the Shogun Flex is delivered in a premium case, and it comes with the mainstay. This Shogun Flex, this thing is the workhorse of the entire situation. It also comes with a very nice premium ankle strap, as well as a comfortable and nice and grippy handheld hold door jamb in order to utilize this in any door in your home or your car, and it comes with a pole lock. Good things come in small packages, and the Shogun Flex is very easy to set up. You get it in-house, you charge this bad boy up, you download the Shogun Flex app, you connect it, and boom, you are off to the races. The Shogun Flex actually delivers 6 different lifting styles. Standard, which is what you would probably be used to using a functional trainer at your local gym. Constant, where this machine will actually keep the resistance constant throughout the entire range of motion, both forward and back, as well as eccentric and concentric, as well as even chain mode and generation mode. What's intelligent about the Shogun Flex is that it can utilize smart technology both in the piece of equipment and the app to fluctuate the weight during your specific exercise. As many of us might know, it is much harder to pull up a weight than it is to kind of let it down. And what this machine will do is will fluctuate the weight to jack up the resistance on that downward motion, giving you even more training, more bang for your buck. The Shogun Flex app comes with a whole bunch of different training programs, from beginner to advanced, for different body parts, different lifting styles, even for those of you looking to blow up your glutes, they got that. Or if you just want to connect this and get after it, just do your own type of training and your own movements, you can do that as well. As a longtime gym bro, I was beyond skeptical that the Shogun Flex could deliver a complete home gym workout in such a small package. But after using it, they've made me a believer. The 6 workout modes are really something to experience and gives you another level of versatility, again, in such a small package. The app is easy to use, and it can handle everything from advanced lifters who already know what they want in their workout routines to people who are brand new to training and want someone to walk them through an entire workout start to finish. I personally like to use the individual exercises because I already know what type of workouts I want to do, so I was able to go into the app and just adjust the weight and get after it. Now, I didn't use chain mode that often, but I will tell you the chain mode was massively fun to use, especially during lateral raises. I think the biggest problem I had with the Shogun Flex was just getting out of my comfort zone. For us longtime lifters, we know, or we think we know, what works in order to build those muscles and get in shape. And we really don't want to hear anyone else tell us differently. But utilizing the eccentric and concentric modes on these to give you a different resistance curves throughout the same exercise is something that I think a lot of people can get significant benefits from, because again, it just removes your ego from the equation and it taxes the muscle in a completely different way that's for the benefit of getting the biggest return on your workout investment. I think if you give the Shogun Flex a fair shake, you're gonna realize that you can actually get a great workout, tons of great workouts in a small piece of equipment and in a very small amount of space. If you had a walk-in closet, you literally could use this to get full body workouts in. So what's the catch? We know
the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
Nothing out there in this world is 100% perfect, and the Shogun Flex is no different. Now, one of these will go up to 44 pounds worth of resistance. Now, for many of us who've been lifting for a while, that doesn't seem like much. I will tell you personally, I was surprised how heavy 44 pounds felt on some functional training exercises that really made me feel like I was pretty weak. So even though 44 pounds isn't a lot of weight for many of us, for some of us, it's gonna be plenty and more than we can handle. Now, you can buy 2 of these for about $500, and I will say most people are gonna wanna get 2 of these if they're gonna be bothering to get one, so they can do two-handed motions and they can connect the two in order to jack up the weight to 88 pounds of resistance. But even at that full 88 pounds of resistance, I know a lot of you mass monsters out there are still gonna find this not to be up to snuff for your massive arms. But the reality is, most of us, that's gonna be a lot of weight for the majority of the exercises that we do, or at least if you're a 42-year-old washed up YouTuber like I am. You do have to charge the Shogun Flex because, as you can see, there are no cords attached. So you are gonna have to remember to plug this bad boy in once every week or two. I got a number of workouts in with this and still had over 50% of the battery left. So I was actually impressed with how long the battery lasted on this. But there are gonna be days where you may just forget to charge it and go to do your workout just to find you are SOL. Another small nuisance with the Shogun Flex is that it has to be connected to your phone, to the app in order to work. Now, I know many of you are connected to your phone like it's an umbilical cord, so it's not gonna really phase you. But if you are just the type to go in and work out hard and not have to grab your phone after every set, this might not be right for you because you are going to have to use your phone to adjust the resistance on here depending on what you're doing. For those of you that like to impersonate the Flash or go all Quicksilver on your exercises and just do them as fast as you can, you're gonna find that this is gonna be a bit janky on the return, meaning that the machine can't keep up with such crazy amount of reps in terms of pulling the cord back in and applying the appropriate resistance. Now, that doesn't mean you need to slow down your workouts. And for most people who are doing normal reps in terms of the actual speed, it's gonna feel very smooth, almost like a cable machine will. But for those of you that just have to get after it, that just feel like you've got something to prove, it's something that you need to be aware of.
I want the truth!
And now it's time. It is time for my final thoughts on the Shogun Flex. Is it worth your hard-earned money? Yes, in that it delivers on its promises. You get a ton of different exercise options in a very small space. I mean, you literally could throw 2 of these and all of the attachments that come with it into a backpack, a suitcase, or even the trunk of your car, especially if you are a type of person that has to travel or is working out in an extremely small space like a closet, a New York studio apartment, or even a dorm room. This thing is gonna be a great training tool. But like all things, you don't get a premium product without paying a premium price. And at $500, this thing is not something you're gonna wanna buy and just use it occasionally. So you really need to decide if this is something you're gonna be using consistently in order to really fulfill that price tag. But for everything that they're delivering, I think that $500 price point is fair just because you're getting so much technology both in the app as well as this piece of equipment in order to deliver all of those great exercises. With all that great stuff said about the Shogun Flex, let's be 100% honest. We know this isn't going to replace your local gym.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
This isn't even going to replace a typical sized home gym. This is something for a very niche market. This is something for those of you that are on the go or have a small space to work out in. No other ifs, ands, or buts. But there are a number of you out there, and in that case, you're gonna wanna actually consider the Shogun Flex. If you made it this far in the video,
did we just become best friends?
Yep!
Now, the YouTube artificial intelligence knows you want to watch amazing trending videos, and they're suggesting these two for you to watch next. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.